Welcome to the second and final day of Amazon Prime Days. Welcome to the video today. My name is Mike. I'm coming to you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And today, again, you and I are going to be hunting for the very best video gear deals, tech gear deals. We're going to go into some sound today. We're going to go into some streaming and gaming options as well. And then finally, we're going to have some fun because, hey, I mean, today is the last day here. We're gonna look for some kind of tech toys and various items at the end of this video as well, including taking some of your ideas. So let me know if any deals that you want to search for in this video. But hey, welcome. Had a lot of fun yesterday. I'm super pumped to hunt for some deals today, but I know especially yesterday and probably the same thing here today. If this is the first time that you and I are meeting, again, my name is Mike. And it's really my job here on this channel to help you make money. I specialize in the gig economy, a side hustle, a full-time hustle, but really it's just to help you make money. And I want to welcome you to the team here. And if you're not subscribed and a team member right now, I definitely invite you to join a team of over 42,000. But today I am helping you save money and adding to my own personal card, as well. I feel like if you're like me, you like tech toys, but I mean, some of this stuff that we're gonna talk about today, it's like just straight up fun stuff. And then some of this stuff, it's for those hustles. If you work from home, right? Or, you know, there's a lot of use case scenarios you'll see here today. So again, I just wanna brush up. If you didn't catch the video yesterday, and by the way, there will be time codes because this is gonna be a long video. There'll be time codes down below if you wanna look at different niches, find different products, as well as most every product they mention in this video will be linked down below in the description. Right now, you'll see all of the products from yesterday's video. So if you want to hunt through that right now, feel free. So number one, how to take advantage of Prime Day, because I know there's a lot of questions on this as far as, okay, how do I get these deals here? So if you didn't know, in order to actually get these deals, you do need Amazon Prime. So keep that in mind. Now, I did make it easy for you. There is an affiliate link down below in the description, as well as if you're watching live, pinned in a live chat to get a free trial of Amazon Prime. I'll say the same thing I said yesterday. I didn't think I'd really use it or need it. I didn't think I really ordered that much from Amazon, but once I got it, once I had the trial, I found out it was pretty convenient. I liked it and all of that. So check it out. There's a free trial down there. You can take advantage of these deals today. So how does this Prime Day work? Unfortunately, if you're watching this today, this is the second and again last day of Amazon Prime Day. Exclusive deals for those Prime members. And what we're going to see today in our hunt for all of these deals is two things. So number one, it's all day deals, which is what? Yeah, it's all day deals. And then number two, it is probably one of the most exciting things during this deal hunt are lightning deals, which can literally be like an hour long, up to, 15 hours, whatever it is. But the thing with that is we saw some crazy lightning deals that, again, will expire because they're super hot deals. There's a limited quantity. So you and I are going to look for those lightning deals. And again, if we find some today, I'll link it down below in the description. But I'll tell you, there were some stellar deals yesterday that were gone, because either the timer ran out or the limited stock was claimed. So keep that in mind. You want to jump on these, not only because, again, today's the last day, but if it is a lightning deal, it may go away. And then finally, really with Prime Day, there's a lot of other retailers that will match deals as well. So you do definitely want to jump all over these deals today. So let's switch our screens here. And while I'm doing this, folks, I am using a live streaming software called StreamYard. And if you are a business owner, or if you're an upcoming content creator, and you want to be able to easily share your screen just like I'm doing right here, consider using StreamYard. It is a free service to try. They also have paid programs as well. The best part of all is they're not sponsoring this video. I just like using the service itself. So again, it is StreamYard that is linked down below. It allows me to easily change cameras like this. It allows me to easily bring text, animated text like this, and much more, including the background on this video. So that's StreamYard, not sponsored. I just like using them because I've used a lot of different streaming softwares, and it is quite easy. So folks, we got a lot on the docket today, and I'm not kidding. We got a lot to go over. So to summarize, we're gonna break this video into certain different sections here. Number one, like the title implies, I wanna deliver on what you came here for, is video gear. Now, this can go a lot of different directions here, and I'm gonna discuss this through this stream today. But what does video gear entail, okay? It does not mean you have to be a content creator. It doesn't mean you have to be a business owner. There's a lot of different realms where you can use some kind of camera or video gear. So number one, we're gonna be going over the newest camera deals. We're gonna be going over microphones, lighting. We saw some great stabilizers and gimbals yesterday. So we'll touch on that. And then again, drones and accessories. I wanna touch on this as well in the first section of this stream. So what I'm on right now, this is the homepage of Prime Day, specifically for camera and photo. And I'm gonna get into these deals here in a second. But think of this. So a lot of things are reopening, right? I mean, 2020 was crazy, right? I'm sure it was tough for you, it was tough for me. There was a lot of challenges last year. And even we're in mid-2021 right now, the time of filming this video, but hopefully, luckily things are starting to open up. So you may want to book that trip. You may want to book that vacation. I know there's a booming, kind of industry that's reigniting here when it comes to leisure and travel for vacations. So this gear that we're going to be going over, cameras, whatever, camcorders, even microphones for just casual video use or professional video use, that's really smart. Because sure, you can whip out the iPhone, you can take out the cell phone, but especially if it's been a year and a half since you and I have really gotten out of the house and traveled, and I'm gonna actually be doing some traveling at the end of the year here, finally, right? Well, I think a lot of these products can help you out as well. So let's get into it. Drop a like on this video if you are getting value in this, if you're excited for day 2 of Prime Day, and let me know in the comment section or the live chat, what are you shopping for on Prime Day today? So what we're gonna be looking at right now, firstly, are cameras and photos when it comes to Prime Day deals. So we see this Blink security camera here. I wanted to pull up a few other things here. This absolutely, the Hero bundle, we have Olympus cameras here that are on a Prime Day exclusive. And hey folks, if you're looking at any deals, you can actually follow along with me. And again, this is today only, so you kind of have to follow along with me because these deals are gonna be going, well, these are fantastic. Let's pull up this too. I know a lot of use cases for that. There's some, oh my goodness, that's a great deal in there too. I love tech. I don't know if you like tech, let me know, but I'm excited I already saw some good deals. So again, this is on your camera and photo. So I clicked on a few things here, so check this out. This is a deal that we highlighted yesterday, and it is still going on. This is something that you definitely want to take advantage of. This is Amazon's Blink Mini security camera. There's 3 different packs. There's a 3, a 2, and a 1 pack, depending on how big your space is. But you can see here for the 3 camera pack, you're saving 35 bucks. It's 41% off. This is linked already down below in the description. So you may want to check this out as well. I'm glad I saw it. Let's see if this one's on sale. I don't know if this one's on sale. It is on sale. I am definitely going to link this down below as well. This is new. So what you're going to see today is some items that we touched on yesterday, but I mean, hey, we're trying to uncover new deals here. This is pretty big, actually. So what is this, and how is this different than the Blink Mini? So this Blink Indoor, yes, it doesn't need to be plugged in. You can see here with a 2-year battery life. So, I mean, again, if we go back to the Blink Mini, now this is a value security camera. It's a economy security camera. It's not gonna cost a lot of money. I mean, you get one for 20 bucks on this great sale that's going on for Prime Day. But if we go back to the Blink Indoor, if you do wanna upgrade just the convenience here of not having to run wires. If you have any kind of outdoor space, this would be fantastic. If you have whatever it is that you want to monitor outside, you don't want to necessarily run a cable, this would be a good idea. Or just to have the aesthetic of not having cables hanging all over. Actually, this is probably what I'm going to get for the apartment here. If you don't want to break up the aesthetic and have the cables everywhere, this is a good idea. And you're saving $70 on this 3-pack. That's really fantastic. Let's check out the 1-pack here. I mean, $30 on the 1-pack. That's crazy. That's a really good deal there as well. So we'll definitely leave that linked down below as well. I'm really liking that deal right there for the 3-pack. I appreciate you guys. I see you in the chat. I appreciate you being here. Definitely put your suggestions, what you're shopping for, and we'll definitely try to find some deals on it. But we'll definitely leave this one linked down below as well. Okay, so let's get into these actual mirrorless cameras here. I'm curious about this. So if you do want to follow along, if you are looking for deals yourself, our deals just disappeared there. I guess it's these ones up here. Okay, you can go up here. I'm just on simple Amazon page here, and I mean look at that. That timer's at 16, folks. 16 hours and 47 minutes left, and these deals will be gone. I mean, sure. I mean, you're gonna wait until Black Friday for some of these deals. Now, I understand. I mean, there's going to be sales throughout the year, but I mean, with Prime Day, you may get some of the best deals of the year next to Black Friday. That's why we're really covering this here today. So let's check some of these out. 20% off. There's almost a $200 savings on this. Let's check this out. 42% off, and then 41% off. Let's check some of these out. Okay, so we have a deal right here. And if you're searching for any of these deals, you can go up here to the search bar and you can type in Prime Day to get some of these deals here. You can see it's a Prime exclusive deal. It is $799. That's originally really $1,000. You're saving $200, 20% on this Fujifilm. The XE3 mirrorless. Now, I said this yesterday. I'll say the same thing here today. We're really looking for deals. There's a ton of deals in a lot of different niches. We have a ton of things to cover today. So we can go super, super deep on each and every product. So I will need you. It's really what we do here as a team to do some of the research yourself on some of these products. You can see here it does have the pop-up flash. And it does have I can't tell if that's a cold shoe or a hot shoe mount. What that means is you can mount a light of your own. You can mount a microphone right up there, excuse me, right up there on top. And then I would check if this screen, if it's a flip out screen. Let's see if we can find out here. Because whenever you're looking at cameras here, you can see here, sometimes it'll say there's a newer model, but you'll get fantastic deals on, just prior models. We saw a MacBook 2020. It's linked down below in the description. Hopefully it's still on sale with the new M1 chip that was on sale yesterday, which was a great deal. So we got 4K on this camera here. That's really what you want to look for. Let's see here. And here's the point that I mentioned. It says allows for external microphone inputs, like I mentioned with that right here. You can see this is how your setup would look to use that mount. To mount your microphone, you can plug it right into the camera. It's very seamless in that sense. Plus, there's 4K resolution. Plus, there's a touch screen, which is nice. You got manual controls if you want to shoot with a more pro level there. It's got the autofocus, of course. That's definitely something you want to look for. So I'll leave this one link down below. I am curious, maybe this isn't a flip out screen. I'm not seeing anything as far as this being a flip out screen. So that is something that you may want to consider. If you are going to be vlogging with this camera, then if you don't have a flip out screen, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to keep yourself in frame there. But again, this one, $200 off here. That is the Fujifilm XE3. Let's move on here. I mean, this is a crazy deal. The Olympus OMD EM5 Mark III. These are very easy naming methods, right? It's very easy, very easy to remember. The Olympus OMD EM5 Mark III, the body. It says black lens kit. Actually, it says with 14 to 150 millimeter black lens kit. I want to confirm that this does have the lens kit. It looks like it should. It has a picture of it here. We'll see it in the description. So this one, folks, it's originally $1,800. And I mean, obviously there's a lot of different price points. I mean, if you can buy point and shoot cameras for $300 to $500, but I mean, this one, you're getting an $1,800 camera for $1,049. That's a $749 savings here. And I will tell you that I'll only pull up products generally, well, especially for the high ticket items, I'm only going to be pulling up products that are from reputable brands that I've either used myself, that I have seen before. So especially for these high ticket items, we're not going to be pulling up brands that you've never heard of here. Okay, cool. This one does have a flip out screen. So this could be important for accessories. Again, keeping a subject in frame. Now you can see here, the screen is facing the operator of the camera. So I don't know if it has the vlog mode there. Here's another important feature. This is a weather sealed body. And we can see that right here, the kind of accentuating the moisture. So, and especially right here, wow. So keep that in mind, folks. If you're looking for a camera, those internals, as far as the sensor, will be very sensitive to weather, to rain, of course. So if you're doing any outdoor shooting, I mean, here in Pittsburgh, we got a lot of rain, right? So that's something really important to look for if you're gonna be shooting outside. You may miss some shots because you can't be out there shooting if it is raining. Okay, this does have in-body 5-axis image stabilization as well. So, I mean, folks, this is what you're getting when you're paying for a mid-level camera. And surprisingly, I would say this is kind of mid-level. You have some Canons and Sonys that get to $3,000, $4,000 plus dollars. I mean, you can go even more up from there. But I mean, you get, again, what you pay for. So with this 5-axis image stabilization, if you are running or walking, you're trying to shoot some video with something like this, it'll have some stabilization. Now, keep in mind, usually with image stabilization, in-body image stabilization, there could be cropping. Now, this is in-body image stabilization versus a digital image stabilization. So it's digital stabilization. There we go. You may get some of that cropping, so keep that in mind. You can see a nice compact size there. That's good. So, I mean, you're not carrying around a crazy big lens. It looks like it does come with the lens. That is a good deal because, I mean, you may not know, but some of these cameras, especially if you get towards the higher end, I mean, you're really just getting that body. So this lens that you're seeing right here wouldn't even be attached. You would literally, you'd see this. You'd see this sensor. So to get a 14 to 150 millimeter lens, so we can see here the f-stop as well, 4.0 to 5.6. That's dealing with the aperture, how much light is going to get into the sensor as well. So different apertures allow for better shooting at night. So keep that in mind as well. So we'll leave that one linked down below. Again, this is a Prime Day deal, so you can save a good $750 on that one as well. And it looks like this one is, it looks like the same, yes, the DEM5 Mark III. This is just the silver body. So actually, we do have two options there. Whatever your aesthetic is, if you want the black body or the silver body, you can see here's the lens on it as well. That's a better shot of the actual setup here. That's just a different aesthetic. And again, we see that flip out screen. So again, if you're vlogging, actually, we'll look for another camera here. I'm hoping it's on sale for you. But if you're vlogging, of course, you want that screen to flip out. So again, it's shooting, the camera operator shooting this way. Well, displaying that way, I should say. If you could flip that around and have the actual subject see the framing, then again, if you're doing that vlog style, that might be helpful there for you. So let's see if we can find some other models here, because I'm hoping, well, let me just type in Sony camera first. There's a certain model that I want to look for. I don't know if we'll see any Sony cameras here specifically. That's a good deal on headphones, actually. We could save that for later. We'll cover some headphones later. Yeah, see, it doesn't have the Prime Day deal sticker on it. So I don't think it's on sale, but let's try the actual model, the Sony ZV-1. Which I don't think is on sale. Doesn't look like it. This is one I would just keep an eye on, though. You can see this is Amazon's choice. It's got highly rated, well-priced products here. It's got that special label from Amazon. I mean, this is just generally a newer model of camera, especially for content creators and vloggers. You can see here, this is what we're looking for. It has that flip out screen that actually faces you. It faces the subject. So again, you can make sure you're in frame here. It has the autofocus, the eye tracking, which is good. And it's pretty reasonably priced. Frankly, if you're just looking for a simple point and shoot, especially vlog style camera, I would pick this up anyway. This is a good value at $648 even. I mean, even at regular price, this is meant for, you can see, vlogging, YouTube, content creators. And if we scroll down here, that eye tracking is very nice because, you know, again, you're going to be filming yourself sometimes, or even if you're using this for a small business, what have you. You know, if you're trying to film your staff, commercials locally, what have you, then this could be a good setup as well. So this is what I was looking for right here. So this first came available on Amazon May 26th of 2020. So a very recent release from Sony. It's got great reviews, 4.6 out of 5 stars, almost 1,000 ratings there. Again, not on sale there, but something to keep an eye on if you are looking to invest in a smart camera. Something else I did want to show you here, it's this. It is the Canon EOS M50 Mark II content creator kit. And the reason I want to show this to you, because yesterday this was on sale. And folks, this is why you need to take advantage of any lightning deals. This was a fantastic option. This is going to give you even more, in my opinion, more of a robust image and video than even the ZV-1. They're very close. The ZV-1 and the M50 are very close. This is an older camera though. So maybe you can get a deal on an M50, but this content creator kit, it came with the microphone. Again, you can mount it on this cold shoe on top of the camera. It came with all your cable accessories and a mini tripod grip as well. Now, unfortunately, it's not on sale right now. It is $8.99. Again, that's really why we want to keep an eye on these lightning deals here. We will look for some lightning deals in a little bit. I'm seeing this Elgato Wave micro. Actually, that's a good transition. I wanted to look at microphones next for us and see if we can find any other deals here. Let's try one more time on cameras to see if we can find you any good deals on cameras. Folks, if you're just joining right now, we are in day 2, the final day of Amazon Prime, coming to you here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And you and I are scouring Amazon for the best deals right now, going over video gear, content creation. We're getting into microphones. We're getting into lighting, stabilizers, drones again. We're going to be following that, getting into sound. So if you're looking for any kind of Bluetooth speakers, you know, portable speakers, headsets, or sound bars, I want to get into that as well. That could be fun things, especially as we're getting into summer here. Those could be some smart pickups. So again, I'm trying to find us some deals here on camera. And again, what I'm doing, if you want to follow along here, again, you can search up here using Prime Day. Or, well, or I clicked over here into camera and photo specifically. And here's the magic button for for lightning deals. Yes. Oh, I didn't mention this yet. Perfect. Because before we get into microphones, this is a Prime Day deal, folks. This is something you absolutely should consider. I think this is extremely multi-use, and here's why. This is the GoPro Hero 8 bundle. So the good thing about this is it's a newer technology. It's a newer model. Actually, when did this one come out? Let's scroll down again. So October 19, that's what I figured. I knew they did have, I believe, a Hero 9, which is the newer model. But frankly, I mean, GoPro is the leader in the action cam space, and you can save some money by just going with a slightly older model, and it's still a fantastic and, I mean, brand new. This is not reused. It's not refurbished. A brand new model here. It has the Amazon's Choice mark here. It has 2,600 ratings here. So the reason you might want to consider this bundle today, you're saving $70 on it. It's 20% off. This one will definitely leave linked down below. But you have the bundle that comes with several different things here. It has 2 rechargeable batteries. So even this, you could film the family vacation. You can film some events. If, again, what GoPro is meant for, it's kind of action sports. If you're doing this anywhere where you're going to be moving, running and filming, because this does have stabilization as well. If you're going to be, of course, the biking ride, that's always shown. If you're a motorcyclist, yeah, put it on, you get the certain mount, you put it on the helmet. If you want to just film your car, right, if that's your niche, you can mount this to your vehicle. You can mount it inside the vehicle. You can use it as a dash cam. You can just use this for anything that you can use this, frankly, for product, shots. You can use this, for your company, what have you, and it's not a big spend. We're not talking about $3K for a whole setup. So this comes with, it comes with the head strap. So there you go. It comes when you put it on. I don't know. Would you go out in public? Let me know. Would you go out in public and use the vlog style headset? Let me know. I have seen some really creative videos. You'll be surprised using the headset. So it gives you that really cool point of view. So literally, point of view, follow me, while I'm doing stuff. I'm walking around, and you don't have to worry about holding the camera, obviously. Now, I mean, you don't have to use a head strap. They also have a chest strap, but the head strap really gives you that good literally point of view from the eyes. It looks like you're really that subject, but it comes with it. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. So this is something I guarantee you will use, though, this mini tripod. Folks, if you're doing any video, again, for a business, small business, if you have a work team, if you are the, whatever it is, HR, and you're in charge of making company highlight videos for events, shooting events, family, friend, vacations, events, that you will use this because trust me, you'll be surprised how many, I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now, 700 videos, how often you need to actually put the camera down and film. So it comes with the mini tripod. That is really cool. And you're saving $70 on it as well. Here's a special bundle. Again, you can see the tripod actually does extend up. So it does give you some more flexibility. And think about this. If you're a streamer, if the son or daughter wants to stream the Fortnite, right, or maybe you do as well, you could use that mini tripod on your desk. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can, if it's not high enough, you can prop it up with a few boxes. Literally, that's what I still do here. I prop my thing up with a couple of boxes. And you can use this GoPro Hero 8 as your streaming cam. A lot of people don't know that. You may need another cord, what have you, but a lot of people don't know that you could use that here as well. I'm glad I mentioned that. We will absolutely link this down below. That's a great option. Okay, so we do have to move on to audio here. Let's get into some mic audio options for us here. And I do want to pull up that Elgato wave here and just explain what this is. So if you're not familiar with Elgato, they really specialize in a lot of gaming gear, a lot of gaming tech, what have you. And this is a trusted brand. I have the Elgato Stream Deck. Actually, I'll make a note here. I'll write it down. I have a Stream Deck, which is a macro pad. We'll get into that a little bit later for gamers and streamers. But I mean, the reason that I love highlighting audio is because, I mean, a lot of people, I mean, you may not think, well, why would I need a microphone? Okay. Why would this really make sense for me to have upgraded audio? Well, I mean, frankly, if a lot of us are still working from home, or your company, what have you, has allowed you to just continue working from home in part or full, or if you have loved ones that you Skype call, you call them on Zoom, what have you, on Google Meets, that audio is one of the most important things to upgrade to improve the user experience. It is audio. Then I would upgrade probably your lighting. We'll get into lighting next. And then video. So with this, for $99, you're saving $30 today. And actually, folks, here's our first one. There it is. It's our first, I wish I had a sound effect. It's our first lightning deal of the day. It ends in 10 hours, well, 10 and a half hours here. It's already 3% claimed. And this one can be used by a lot of different use cases, like I mentioned. If the kid's streaming, or again, if you're streaming, this can be your streaming mic. It's already 3% claimed. I'll give you a good example, actually. Let's go back to this screen. We're done with this, so I can look it up for us. It's not, there we go. I was gonna say, don't crash on us. Actually, it's over here. Here it is. I did have it pulled up already. So the Blue Yeti is another very popular microphone. So this was a lightning deal yesterday. And again, the lightning deals expire either whichever comes first. If the deal gets claimed first or the timer runs out. So this one was a lightning deal yesterday, and it did get fully claimed, and actually pretty quickly. So we started our video yesterday. It was about a 5% claim. At the end of the stream, it was 20-some% claimed. A couple hours later, it was 60% claimed. So if you want to get on some of these deals, again, make sure that you're saving this money, 30 bucks here. I would pick it up, because some of these things, it's kind of like the word of mouth. Once people get word of some of these good deals, especially if this is one of the hot deals of the day, because literally there's only 2 days here, this could go pretty quickly. So this Elgato Wave 1, this is just a basic, smart, straightforward microphone. Again, you can see here really marketed for streamers, but it's anyone that needs better sound for your work setup, for those Zoom calls. Let's see when this one came out. This is important to note. It looks like it does have a USB-C type connector. So let's make note of that as well. Let's take a sip here of some Topo Chico today. And let's scroll down and see when this, I think this was there. This is a newer model, folks. Look at that. So this one originally coming out just late last year. Get this. I mean, oh, straight up. 4.8 stars out of 5, 2,100 ratings, and this literally just came out in October. If you want audio for anything, get it. This is fantastic. You're saving $30. We'll definitely leave that linked down below as well. So right now, folks, again, as a reminder, we are looking up the hottest deals, both day-long deals and lightning deals like this today. On Prime Day, you do need a Prime membership to take advantage of these deals. There is an affiliate link down below in the description. It is the first link, also pinned in the live chat if you're watching this live, to get a 30-day trial of a Prime. Give it a try. You can get what you want. You can stock up and then you can cancel if you'd like. I kept mine on. I like it. And again, most every product that we really feature in this video, it will be linked down below in the description as well. So definitely check that out and do let me know what you're considering here for Prime Day. Really excited to talk to you about this. Can we find some more mic deals? Well, you know what? Are there any other, before we do that, Elgato. Is there anything else from Elgato that's on sale today? See, here it is. It's sponsored too, folks. That's going to go quickly. It's sponsored too. Yes, lighting. Yes, I'm excited to talk to you about that. It is on sale. Okay, let's move on. I did want to talk about some lav mics for you. Just a lavalier mic. It's the one that I'm using right now. This is a lavalier mic. So what's nice about a lavalier mic is I think it looks very professional. It's a clean setup. It's not very bulky. It's this little clip with a mic. You run it up under the garments, or you can actually run it through a jacket. You can pin it on a button down or a jacket as well. And again, this is great if you're doing anything, excuse me, anything that needs better audio, especially if you're outside. Why? Wind noise. So if you don't have any kind of mic for anything, and you're filming from, let's say, your phone, then that wind is slamming the built-in mic on your phone, and you're going to get that feedback and could possibly ruin some of those memories, the footage, what have you. So having a mic, now this is meant for the subject audio. If you're filming others, this of course isn't meant for that. But if you have any use case where you need to, I don't know, maybe interview someone, you can hook them up, put the phone on a tripod, have a mic, what have you. Let's see if we can find some deals here on some lav mics. So let's click this first one. Now, I would be very mindful when it comes to microphones. I have used a good amount of microphones. And again, you definitely don't necessarily want to go cheap because the sound is going to basically sound the same as your iPhone, in my opinion here. I would also look at the brand, and I would look at reviews. Because, I mean, you'll see a lot of these mics here from really brands you haven't heard of. Now, it's challenging because some of the major brands may not have sales today. So if you do want to go, you're dead set on getting a major brand, let's say like Rode, they're really one of the leaders in the mic space, then you may want to wait on this. But again, this first one that I clicked on, again, if you have a son or daughter that just really needs something, maybe they're doing a school project, a project for college, what have you, maybe you just want to do a quick voiceover for the business, whatever it is, then yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these basic mics, even from companies you haven't necessarily heard of, may be okay. As long as you're checking the ratings here, making sure that other verified reviewers are liking the feedback from these mics here. So this one, it seems like a basic mic, and it's 15 bucks. There you go. $3.86 savings. Now, keep in mind, you can see here, it's going to plug into the headphone jack of your phone or other device. You can plug this into a laptop. That's what I'm doing right now. And you can see here, there's an adapter. It looks like an aux adapter if you have a more professional setup. Now, with this headphone jack, so if you are, let's see if it's recommended. It is recommended. So if you're using something like a iPhone, you will need this, okay? If you're using any kind of 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, then you'll need this adapter. So your adapter, of course, will plug into the bottom, and then you can plug this lightning adapter into your iPhone. If you have an Android, you may need the same thing as well. It just depends, of course, if your Android has the aux port right there. So this one, we'll leave this link down below. I think that's pretty good, a budget option. I haven't seen too many crazy deals on lav mics, so I don't want to cover this too deeply. What I will tell you, let's just go into the general search here. I want to give you a recommendation that, I mean, again, frankly, is not going to be a lot of money anyway, and this one is on sale, I believe. It is. So if you want a lav mic from really one of those top tier companies, I would get this one. This is the Rode Smart Lav Plus. Now this is an older mic, and that is fine. Look at this, 2014. It's 2014. Here's why you want this mic. Not only does it have stellar reviews, almost 5,000 reviews from, again, Rode, a trusted company, but this is the most basic, super high quality mic, in my opinion, that you can get here, and you can rely on it. So you're saving $25. I'm not sure how long that's going to last. You can see right here, they only have 15 in stock. I would jump on this. I saw this, so I wanted to show it to you. Originally $90 for this lav mic. So again, with an adapter, you can plug this into your phone. You can see here it comes with the cable, the case, the lapel clip, and a small dead cat. Well, I'm not sure if it's technically a dead cat. The dead cat is kind of that puffy thing on the end of mic that cuts wind noise. I think that would technically be a dead cat. I don't know, but you get it, right? It's sound dampening. So you can see there, it's super professional. And actually, this is the one that I'm using. So if you're enjoying the sound from this mic, I would pick this up. I said this yesterday. I have the AC running. We had landscaping outside. I got a fan going. So this would be great for the Zoom calls, the Skype calls, for video recording. And you're not going to have really all of that crazy background noise. Now, keep in mind, this isn't going to be a crazy pro setup. It's not going to have crazy active noise canceling, but this absolutely will improve the audio on any of those use cases. And I swear by this one, I'm probably gonna pick up another one of these because you may be able to see the dead cat isn't on my, there you go, on this mic right now. This has been crazy solid though. I love this mic. Again, the Smart Lav Plus. I'll leave this linked down below. You're saving $25 on that. Let me show you one other thing. They should recommend it. Maybe not. I just wanted to show you the extension cable. You can search that up. It's, I don't know, extension. There we go. If your subject's going to be a little bit further away, you can get this, which is the Rode. I'll leave this link down below as well. Actually, this is on sale a little bit as well. How about that? I'm glad we looked. So a $5 savings on that. This is a 20-foot extension for that Smart Lav Plus. This can work with other mics. I mean, you can see here it's a basic extension. The reason I'd recommend this one from Rode, because again, it's trusted. If you get a cheap, extension cable or something like that, the last thing you want is to set it up and for it not to work. Hope you guys are getting value in this video today. Definitely drop a like and let me know your ideas in the live chat, on the comment section about what you're shopping for. We'll try to find some deals on the items that you're looking for here. So other than that, let's see if we can find one more time here any other Prime Day microphones. Let's just go straight up microphone. See if we can find anything that really, really stands out. Look at this, 21,000 reviews. So check this one out. So this is a USB microphone. And folks, the difference here is this is obviously, it's meant to plug into your laptop or your computer. So this can be for your at-home battle station. And this is really cool because it has that mini tripod right here. It plugs directly into your laptop or computer. There's no fancy DAC or amp needed, which is specialty audio equipment for high-end microphones. You don't need that. It's got a very nice, kind of a blue powder coat finish with a silver accent, and it looks very clean. And it has a pop filter. So this circle right here, that is a pop filter. So it's for what's called your plosives, which are your P's, right? Those are your plosives. I think there's some other sounds, I'm sure, that are qualified as plosives. But that is a pop filter for that. So it helps with those plosives, just cleans up the audio a little bit more. And all of that for $26.99, you're saving 19 bucks on that. That's pretty cool. And then lastly, check this out. So this is a cardioid pattern mic as well. So that shape that you're showing is a direction that it's going to search for audio, and it's going to block other inputs. So you can see here, it's kind of rounding towards the sides and towards the middle. So you put this mic in front of you, it's going to search for sound, again, towards the sides and towards the middle, which is you, out in front of the microphone. So the 180, you can see there at the bottom, that has no shape. There's no, nothing outlined there. That means it's rejecting sound from behind it. So again, that's nice because if you have the kids, the pets, the roommates, whatever, any little bit helps. There's a lot of things you can do with sound, but to have the cardioid pattern that picks up that certain frequency. Oh, this is a lightning deal too. I just saw that, folks. Hey, if you're interested in this one, get it. Just 5 hours left and it's 51% claimed. That's gonna go. Either the time or the, you can't, I'm telling you, you can't wait on this. I mean, if you want it, you can't wait on it because there's only 5.5 hours left. So some of these, they literally don't last all day. You gotta get this. So it's saving 41% on this one. But again, the cardioid pattern, it just helps pick up what's in front of it, maybe a little bit from the side. There's different cardioid, well, not cardioid, there's different patterns, omnidirectional patterns. Some just pick up from the sides. Some actually do pick up 360. So you'd put the mic in the middle of a group if you're doing maybe a group interview or a group talk there. But to have all of that come with it, that's pretty cool. Now, I personally have not used this toner. So again, do your due diligence, do your research on that. But 21,000 reviews, again, do your due diligence on those reviews there. Lightning deal there. So I'll make sure that we won't miss that for you. But we do have to move on here. So folks, let's get into some lighting options. Right now, if you're just joining, we of course are talking about the exclusive Prime Day deals that are ending today. Today is the second and the last day for those Prime deals. Make sure to get your Prime membership. There's a trial linked in the description. So I do want to move over to lighting, but I did see this. This kind of relates to the camera subject as well. So let's go over this. So this is actually really interesting. This is a green screen. Let's explain why you might be looking at a green screen and what this does. So if you're doing any kind of product photography, if you're doing any kind of photography for yourself, or if you're a streamer, again, if the son or daughter, if the kid wants to stream, what have you, you can use this green screen to actually improve any of those use cases that I talk about. Why? Because I'm sure you're familiar with the green screen. It helps really separate the subject from the background. So for instance, if we look at myself right here, I happen to have conveniently a tan shirt that is basically the same color as this couch. So if someone was taking a picture of me and they wanted to cut my image out from this background using software, it's going to be a lot harder for the software to detect the separation, especially I'm telling you, the pointing, it's the direction. It's going to have a hard time cutting this out from myself and the couch, which means you may have to do that manually in the software, and it takes a lot more time. Or let's come back here. If I was streaming and I just wanted the gameplay behind me, I didn't want any of this background. I just wanted me as the streamer, and I didn't want this, square thing here. It's distracting. I want more of that immersion. There we go. I may use something like this. So you can see here, it actually pulls up from the bottom and it stays in place like this. It's collapsible, which is nice for storage. Can we get an image of that? Right there. Yeah, it's collapsible, which is nice for storage. You can put it under a bed, you can put it under a couch, what have you. You can set it off to the side here. And you pull it up, you sit in front of it for your games, for your streams, what have you. You can take some product photography. You put your products on a table, you can stand in front of it, you can take some pictures, and then in your software, you can easily, really in one click, cut yourself out, cut the product out from the background. So this one from eMarch is a green screen. It's a collapsible chroma key panel, and you're saving $62. This is another lightning deal, actually. We're finding a lot of lightning deals today. $62 savings. It's $97.99. And folks, it's 5% claimed, but it ends in an hour. It ends in an hour and 40 minutes. So if you do want a collapsible green screen for those use cases, check that out, because what is that? That's $97. The one from Elgato, which I mentioned is one of the leaders in the gaming and streaming space, theirs is $160. So, I mean, again, what are you getting for the 160 versus the 100? You're getting the Elgato branding. You're getting it from a reputable company. Again, really the leader in the space. And maybe some build quality. Again, you have to do your due diligence. You can see here on Elgatos, it's the same kind of thing. Pulls up from the bottom. It stays up on its own supports. And then it does collapse right here. And you can tuck this away under a bed, a couch, what have you. So it's up to you, but this one is not on sale. The product from Elgato, versus if you do want to get this Prime Day deal, that, folks, it does expire in an hour and 40 minutes. So speaking of Elgato, now it's time to look at this Elgato ring light, which is another lightning. They're going crazy with the lightning deals today. This one is something I'm really excited about, and I'll tell you why here. So this is a really, really neat product. This kind of taps into slightly a different niche here. Let me explain the use case for this. So again, super trusted company, Elgato. It's a part of Corsair now. You'll see here, Corsair Elgato. I believe Corsair acquired Elgato, if I'm remembering correctly. But I mean, this is obviously what is described. You can see here I bought a version of these lights. I love this. I'm super excited to talk about this. So the ring lights, let's start with a few things here, the features. So this clamp that you're seeing here at the bottom, can I make it a little easier? There we go. So this clamp, it clamps to the back of a desk. I'll make it a little bigger for you. That clamps to the back of a desk, and I'll show you what I'm using here in a second. But check this out, super clean. And they're using this with that Elgato Wave, which is on sale today as well. So you may want to pick both of these up if you want this setup. It's super clean. You can see how big this is. This is what? 12-inch or a 16-inch? Let's find out, folks. 17-inch. It's even a bigger diameter than we thought. Why does that matter? Well, obviously it's providing more light. It's more spread out light. So it's not, a straight beam shining at you. It has a built-in diffusion. So you can see here, you don't see just bulbs, or I should say LEDs, right? The diodes, whatever it's called. You don't see all of these individual diodes because you have this soft cover over, which is diffusing that light. And you can see here, it's giving you a nice flattering look. So this is meant, let's see if we can play the video here. So right here, there you go. So it gives you that really neat modern look. It of course gives you kind of that circular light effect in your eyes. Different mounts here. You can put the camera on it. You can put the webcam on it. You can see there. You can put your cell phone on it. 17-inch diameter. And actually, this is a new product from Elgato. You can see they're used for social media. There's a backlight scenario right there. You can see on live streams, if your business or if yourself, you're going live, product reviews right there. This is a great product. And you can see right there, the effect on the eyes, really cool, a nice modern look there. And, oh, we didn't even mention that. That's right, I forgot about this. So check out this. So this on the bottom right here, there we go. I want to make sure you were seeing that okay. Actually, are you seeing that okay? I think so. But this on the bottom right here is the Elgato app. You can see the control center. So you can actually, let's exit this. I want to make sure that you can see that okay. So where was it? There it is. So on the bottom right here, it actually works with the Elgato control center. This is what I use for my live streams, my video. So you can actually change the color temperature straight from your computer, which is crazy. You can change the color temperature. You can make it more cool, which is blue. You can make it warmer, which is of course more of that orangey yellow, depending on the mood that you want. And you can control it straight from your computer as far as the brightness. This is a stellar deal. I would pick this to be a great gift. It's $138. I know it is more premium, but I mean, again, you get what you pay for. We can look for a cheaper version as well, but you can see it's all around stellar. Red Dot winner of this year, 2021. And again, it is a new product. When did this come out? September of last year. So again, just came out. Clamps to your desk so it doesn't butt up against a wall. It's not like a big soft box with a tripod light. It's got the Amazon's choice. Again, we'll move on from this here, but $61 at 31% savings there. That's pretty crazy. Let's see if any of their other products are on sale. The light strips, those are new, not on sale. I'm not thinking that these are going to be on sale. Well, it's a little sale there. That's just 8% off on the Keylight Air. These I don't think. Yeah. So this is what I'm using right now, their Keylight. So if you want a Pro option, it's a much larger LED panel, same kind of thing. Plugs into your, I should say, a mount to your desk. And then you can change, again, the color temperature, the brightness, straight from your computer. Swivels, but again, this one's not on sale. although I have seen a bundled deal on Elgato's website. So if you are interested in the Pro version, you can go to their website directly. But again, right now, you may want to pick up that ring light. Let's see if we can find any more deals on lighting. Specifically, I'm really curious if we can find any. Let's do a softbox kit. Hope you're doing well today. Definitely make sure to take advantage of that free trial. You have literally less than, 20 hours or so to take advantage of these Prime Day deals. It is the second day. It is ending today, second and final day here. There's a free trial in the description. And again, all products, or most all products, are going to be linked down below in the description. We're finding some deals today, folks, on content creation. There's a whole lot more that we're going to be talking about today. We just got started. So this is a softbox kit. Here's the one that we highlighted yesterday. This one from Mount Dog. You will see a lot of these that look very similar. A lot of these are just private labeled. You know, it's the same kind of thing. It's just labeled from a different provider. So this is more of a permanent lighting setup. It's not as convenient, not as easy to move. Certainly not, portable as far as run and gun. But these would plug into the wall. You can have two of these to light your subject here like this, like a photo shoot, one on the left and one on the right. Adjustable height here, bulbs included, and a carry bag. We won't go too deep on that because we did talk about it yesterday. But I did want to show you because there is, excuse me, a Prime Day deal. Maybe that's a sign we need some more Topo Chico. But $13 off, 20% off on this one. We went for 2 hours yesterday. So with the softbox kit, let's see what else we got here. Oh, there's a full setup from Mount Dog. You know what? I'll pull this up, but let's see if we can find another provider other than Mount Dog. Here we go. Let's check out Newer's. The reason I'm bringing up Newer, because again, it seems private label, but Newer, in my opinion, is a more reputable company versus some of these ones you maybe have never heard about, which is why I want to, specifically again show you Newer's version. Now, this isn't a high-end setup. These are plastic tripods. You can have plastic screws. Well, it has a metal screw and a plastic handle. Well, my point is, it's not, a aluminum tripod, what have you. So keep that in mind. But this is a great starter kit, and this one is actually this is pretty stellar. This is an LED softbox kit. So folks, pay attention to this. This is actually pretty cool, and here's why. Instead of having the halogen bulb or whatever kind of bulb is in these soft boxes, you have an LED panel. Why does that matter? Number one, it's a lot less fragile. I had a softbox kit, two of these umbrella lights, and I had the standard bulb in there. And since these are so light, they can be a little top heavy. So they do sell sandbags meant for tripods. You may have seen it. A photographer guy, he's got the sandbags on the soft boxes, what have you, to weigh them down. But these can be a little top heavy, a little warning about that, with these cheaper versions. But because of that, it can't tip over. So one of mine tipped over and it broke the bulb, and I had to get a replacement bulb. So you don't have to worry about that. With this LED panel, also, as you probably know, with LED panels, much, much more reliable as far as long-term use versus the halogen bulb. Halogen bulb is going to have, I don't know what, a year, 2 years, maybe 3 years of usage, if that. These LEDs typically, you're talking like 20, 30 plus year lifespan on these LEDs. So $103.59 on this. You're saving $32, which is a good deal. 24% off there on this one. This does look like it's a deal all day. So again, for your small business, lighting is huge, folks. And actually, let me show you the difference between lighting. Let me show you why it's important to have lighting here. So you can see here the illumination from the Elgato key lights. And this is it turned off. Now, frankly, it may not seem too crazy. I'm literally sitting in front of a window, and it's 11 a.m. here in Pittsburgh. So, but imagine this at night. You'll see some of my other videos I film at night, it would be completely dark, right? So if I turn the lighting back on, it has a nice, better complexion on my skin. It is separating me from the background. Again, lights off, and again, hang with me here. I know it's daylight, but so off and then on, just a much better job of separating me from the background. Obviously, you see more of an impact there at night or low lighting. But think about this. If you're shooting with this, these are meant for a studio use or your office. You are not going to be shooting in front of a window all the time. Trust me. I filmed inside and there's no sunlight. This is a good pickup. We got to move on though. Now let me show you that full setup. Can we find a full setup from Newer? And again, you'll see a lot of these are basically the same thing. Ooh, this one's cool. GVM is another very trusted brand. So if you don't want one of the knockoffs, let's say, you might want to get this one. This is obviously much more expensive. It is one light for $118.30. But again, you're getting what you pay for. This is going to be a better build quality. It is from a more professional brand. It is an LED setup for $50 off. We'll leave this link down below. And there's all kind of budgets, right? If you want to invest maybe a little bit more, again, you don't want to have it be as flimsy. You can see here we have a digital adjustment on the back right here. You have a dimming range and a digital display on the back. The cheaper ones are not going to have this. There's a built-in fan. The cheaper ones are not going to have that as well. So keep this in mind. And again, this is from a more trusted brand as well, GVM. This one's in the octagon style. I don't really have a preference over the octagon versus the rectangular. That's pretty cool though. I'm glad we found that. $50 off on, you'll save $100 if you get two of these for your studio, what have you. I think that's a pretty good pickup. So I'm glad we found that one together. All right, now I'll show you the setup now. I'm a little skeptical of these, full crazy setups because look at this. We just saw one light for like what, 130. This is a whole studio for 111. That's crazy. It's $28 off. It's 20%. Here's the pros and cons. Let's be honest about the pros and cons here of what you're getting. So with this, let's look at what you get here. You get a green screen. Remember the collapsible one I showed you earlier? This is not collapsible. It's just, fabric, what have you. You get a green screen. You get a white background. You get a black background. You get a green screen stand. You can see on the left side there. Does it break it down? Right there. You get a backdrop stand to hold that fabric. You get the clips right there. You can see that right at the very bottom. Can I get a better image of the clips right there? You get the clips to hold on the fabric. You get two tripods. You get a film. That's crazy. Look at this. You get a camera tripod right there in the middle. You get a camera tripod. You get the two soft boxes, carry cases. You get sandbags. Those black bags, right? Those are sandbags to hold down the tripods. You of course get the bulbs there. You get another carry case for these tripods, and you get bounce cards. They're the reflection, the circular things here, these discs right here. These are bounce cards. You get white, gold, black, and silver. So if I'm shooting someone, you can either right here, because you already have the stand. If you're shooting, you can pin these on the stand as shown here, or you can have an assistant, what have you, just hold it off camera. And again, it's a bounce card. You bounce sunlight off of these. So it'll give different looks. If you want that kind of Hollywood, fancy, cool, kind of almost sun on the water glare, you'll use the gold. For white, it's just your standard bounce card. If it's dark, you can hold this low and bounce it upwards to shine light on the individual. All different angles and use here. If you want to deaden some light, you can use black. And again, different effects on this. You get all of this. Look at this. Two tripods, two lights, two soft boxes, two bulbs, two sandbags. You get clips, you get bounce cards, you get white, green, and black backdrops. You get two carry bags for $111. You know what? We'll leave this linked, and here's why. If you're a beginner content creator, or if you're running a business, you don't have a ton of budget, dude, you could spend money on all this stuff. If you can get a Manfrotto tripod that's $300 by itself. The green screen we saw was $160. You can get, separate tripods, which are again like $200 or $300 if you go for like a Manfrotto, super fancy. The right here on the far top right, the camera tripod, again, there's another $300 for a Manfrotto tripod. So if you're just dabbling, or you want to get multi-use case out of this, then that may be a good deal for you. Now, again, I'll be honest, this is not going to last you forever. These are plastic components. Those bulbs or whatever it is, halogen bulbs or whatever those are, they're not going to last forever. I would baby these items a little bit. I would be careful with them. Use them with care. They're not meant to be, beaten up. They're probably not meant to be, brought to travel gigs a ton. But if you want something basic, that may be a good option for you. We got to move on, folks. Definitely drop a like if you're getting value in this video today. We're hunting for some gear together today. So I know we already passed up on sound. I had this one pulled up. So actually, a good comment from you. I see a Beach Dude in here commenting, indoor lighting is not designed for video capture, but if you're just starting out, it can get a very basic light. It's more than enough when you start. Yeah, I mean, that's what I started for, folks. When I first started, I had a softbox kit that was 2 of those umbrella lights that were 70 like some dollars for both lights. So it was like 30 some bucks per softbox. So again, there's a lot of different use cases. We can go big, we can go small. Either of them are okay. Everyone has a different use case. So this was the hot item from yesterday, so I wanted to mention this again. We're going to get on to stabilizers here in a second, but this was super popular. This is the Razer Siren X. This is another USB microphone, and this is a daily deal, it looks like, because it does end at the end of the day. 16 hours left on this deal. This is another cardioid pattern microphone. So again, it's meant for video calls, for streamers, and you can get it in the black colorway only for $46 off today, almost 50% off, down from $100. And if you haven't heard of Razer, let's just go into their store. As I mentioned yesterday, they really specialize in gaming equipment, gaming peripherals, keyboards, headsets, gaming laptops, gaming chairs. Don't be intimidated by that. Again, you see streaming microphone. I mentioned this yesterday. Doesn't matter. It's going to improve sound than if you use, let's say, your laptop's microphone or your computer's microphone. For 53 bucks, basically half off, that's a pretty good deal today. So now let's get into stabilizers here. So what this is going to be are 2 things here, folks. And hey, definitely take a time out real quick. If you're watching this in the background, or if you're watching this live or on the replay today, can you definitely drop a like on this video? Really appreciate it if you're getting value bringing this training to you. I see my twin brother Matt in the live chat as well. Go check out his channel after this. It's Your Driver Team Matt. He's a part of the team here. Again, here on the channel, we do help you make money in the gig economy, both side and full-time hustles. He's got some great content over there. And what I'm a little jealous of, a brand new shiny white 2021 Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, which he's going to be doing a lot with that. So check it out if you're interested in any of that over at Your Driver Team Matt. So stabilizers here, folks. What does it do? What does a stabilizer do? I know, you know, right? It stabilizes, right? Dude, it's in the name, man. I'm guessing it stabilizes. You're correct. So it does 2 things. It stabilizes your phone or your camera. We looked earlier at some Olympus cameras, some Fujifilm cameras. It works with Canon. It works with Sony. So let's jump into this. Firstly, the hot deal from yesterday that I guarantee is going to provide you value is this DJI Osmo Mobile 4. I won't go too deep. We touched on it yesterday. It's going to stabilize your phone, folks. It is Amazon's top choice. It is their newest model. 5,000 reviews, stellar reviews. You're saving $30 on this today. So it's the whole bundle. You can see here, here's the actual gimbal or stabilizer itself. Don't worry about having to set it down. It comes with the grip tripod. So you can see here. So here's what it looks like without the mini tripod. It would screw onto the bottom of this gimbal. But I just love this product. I have the prior model, the Mobile 3, but it's going to provide, again, that stable video. If you're walking, moving, going downstairs, if you're traversing any kind of terrain and you're filming anything on your phone, this is going to be a good option for you. It works with most cases. Don't worry about that. It works with most every phone. You can see Apple and Android. Save 30 bucks on that today. And again, we touched on that yesterday, so we'll kind of move on from that. Because again, I understand, 119, I mean, it was 150, but we have a lot of different budgets here. Let's see if we can find maybe a budget option for you if you're looking for a budget option. So I have a few in mind. Now, here's the thing. While we're looking for some budget options, why would I spend more money when all of these basically look the same? Like, look at this. It looks pretty much like the same thing. But I can't say I'd necessarily recommend that with the just 83, because again, you have knockoffs, to be honest. But I mean, here's the thing: are they proven products? If they don't have a lot of reviews, how much tech is behind it? How much R&D is behind it? And frankly, I don't know if enough of these have enough reviews for me to fully recommend them to you. Let's check out this one. It does have 3,600 reviews. But again, it kind of looks like it. It's $69. You save 20 bucks on it. It's got 83 reviews. And this could be fine for you. Again, I mean, it looks pretty similar. Here's how it holds your phone. It just has a little clamp there. Versus the Mobile 3, there's actually a magnetic setup. You can see you can film in portrait or landscape. They're just visualizing, without the gimbal, if you're running to film your subject, it's going to be all bumpy and shaky. If there's a simple gimbal, it's going to be better, but it's still going to be a little blurry. Versus this one that has 3-axis stabilization, it's going to give you a better picture. So again, you can do your due diligence on that to see if this one's a good fit for you at $69. But I would frankly just go with the Mobile 3. DJI, who is the provider of that Mobile 3, really is the market leader in phone stabilizers. I mean, this one, $55, $13 off. Now, I wanted to show you this one because this might be our budget option here because it has 3,600 reviews. So, I mean, 3-axis, what does that mean? Again, there's different X, Y axes. I'm not sure what the other one is. Z, I don't know. But it's just going to be better for you. There you go. Now, what I've experienced, folks, with cheaper gimbals, I've only used a few, but with cheaper gimbals, it's not going to have all the features. So the Mobile 3 has tracking. So I can simply hold, film, I can select my subject, and I just track the subject with my hand. I'm just tracking them. But the gimbal will automatically turn and pitch and roll to keep that subject in frame versus me trying to do all these movements to keep my subject in frame. This is most likely not going to have that, that tracking. What it's also not going to have is I'm blanking on what the feature was. I'm blanking. But I know there's a lot of other features that Mobile 4 has. But regardless, oh, I know, just the fluidity, just the smoothness of the panning, the tilting. There's a joystick here, but what I've seen from some of these budget options is you move it and it hitches, it's jerky. If you want smooth panning shots, it might not be as good. But again, do your due diligence on this. This one is $13 off today. All right, folks, let's move on from this. So if you want to follow along with me, I'm on the Amazon website, and you can go up here to the search bar and specifically scroll up to Prime Day. That's going to show you all of these Prime Day deals exclusively. Look for this, of course, blue Prime Day sticker. If it does not have a sticker, I'm trying to show you an example, can't find one. Obviously, it's not a Prime Day deal here. Now, as mentioned, if you're just joining, there is a free trial. That is an affiliate link down below. First link in the description or pinned to this live chat. And all products mentioned in this video today will be linked down below in the description. Right now, yesterday's products are in there. So if you want to go over what we covered yesterday, get yourself some deals, consider clicking on that or checking out yesterday's video. Because again, as we've seen already, there's some deals that'll go all day. And there's literally deals that are ending in an hour to 5 hours. Those are lightning deals. So you got to take advantage of this. And again, those are affiliate links, which means if you do shop and click through those links, I will receive a commission from that. And I do appreciate you clicking and shopping through those links today. Let's type the power word into Amazon here. The fun word that everyone seems to like here, drones. Let's move on. So right now we're going over the content creation. Actually, we will have to speed it up here and get it into our second category here today. Let's check out drones today. So here's the hot deal. And really, I'm just going to focus on this one. We're going to move on. But because frankly, this is the only one that I can recommend for you, is the DJI Mavic Mini Combo. This is one that we mentioned yesterday. And the reason that I'm showing you DJI is because they are clearly far and above the leader in consumer drones, stabilizers, what have you. I showed you the DJI Mobile 4 earlier. This is the #1 bestseller here, this Mavic Mini. So in this bundle today, you'll get the drone itself, super small, Mavic Mini, very portable, very nice. You get the remote controller. Now, the remote's actually pretty important because otherwise, if you don't have it, you're trying to fumble around with the DJI app to fly this thing, and you can do that with the remote control and the app. It has the propeller guards, which is nice because, as we saw yesterday, this family is filming inside the house. I got such a kick out of that yesterday. They're flying inside the home, but I mentioned yesterday, technically it's okay because there's these propeller guards that if it does bump into anything, it may still crash. There's a much smaller chance of that, but also it won't injure someone. It won't damage anything with these propeller guards, like the pet. So it comes with that today. 3 batteries, the case, the charger, and the SD card, the micro SD card for your memory. So, I mean, this is powerful because if you bought some of this, it didn't come with the SD card, I gotta buy that. It didn't come with the propeller guards, I gotta buy that. Then the cost can really add up there. So this is the one I was considering prior. I've been looking at this model, so now maybe the time for you to make the purchase on this. Now, take a look at this. Remember, this is a drone. This is for obviously filming, cinematic shots. A lot of these models have tracking as well, so it can track your subject. Again, you'll have to check out if this is compatible with that. But it's a 2.7K camera, so it's basically half a 4K. Well, there's different ratios of how scaling works with resolution. Anyway, it's a 2.7K resolution, which is a fantastic resolution. It's got a 30-minute flight time, so keep that in mind. But you do have 3 batteries. So it looks like you can film up to, what is that, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours with all of the batteries. Well, technically it would be an hour and a half if there's 3 total batteries. So a 30-minute flight time on 1 battery, keep that in mind. So at $397, you're saving $126. Now, if you're skeptical of the 30-minute flight time, you gotta look for your use case. DJI has like 8 different drone models, maybe more, I don't know, they got a lot. So if you need more flight time, you're gonna have to spend a little bit more and get one of their bigger models that have the bigger battery packs. Also keep in mind that since it is so little, if you are filming in a very, very windy area, it may be harder to control the drone. Keep that in mind. I think most locations you'll be fine with that. You don't have to worry about that. But you can see here, great for a lot of different things. You can shoot B-roll, you can shoot nature shots, you can shoot subjects like this as well. So that's pretty cool. But let's move on here, folks. Something that we didn't talk about yesterday. So again, I mentioned that we may cover some products from yesterday, like this drone, but now we're getting into something brand new. And hey, yeah, like mentioned here, it says, I'd get a drone, but I'm confused on local laws. So yeah, consider your local laws for operating a drone. If you need a license, And then obviously you have to be in a certain, sometimes an eye shot of the drone, certain altitude restrictions. So there is certainly responsibility when it comes to drone piloting. So do keep that in mind. Not much of a toy as a tool. Okay, now let's move on. We're getting into something I think every single one of us could use and could be interested in, especially as we're getting into the summertime. That is sound. So now we're moving into anything that has to do with sound. We're gonna get into some awesome Bluetooth speakers, headphones, and sound bars. And I mentioned, let's just go right into this. Let's look for some headphones. Actually, let's go to the Prime Day deals. They may have a complete section on this. And you can follow along here on the left side. Who sees it? Who sees it? Music. Speakers. I don't want to click on electronics. That's going to give us everything under the sun. Okay. Bluetooth speaker. Let's do it, folks. So again, we're searching under Prime Day deals exclusively. I have a few in mind that I'm going to look for us today. I'm going to check if they're in stock here. I see the comment, it's in the middle. We'll go back and see if we can find that. But this works for now. Let's see what deals are on Bluetooth speakers. And hey, here's one right here, boom. I say that this is so important right now because we're coming into the summer season. I mean, basically a summer season. We've got July 4th around the corner here. And it might be time to hit the pool, right? Do the picnic thing, go to the park, spend some time outside. And what better way to do it than to have your Beats with you? So what I'm doing right now, folks, is pulling out a few examples from, again, reputable companies because I am pulling from personal experience. I've used some of these models or I've seen reviews on some of these models. I have followed some of these companies. So I want to pull you actual vetted companies that you can rely on so we don't waste your time here, of course. Let me take another sip of Topo Chico here. Let me know in the comment section what you're shopping for today. I appreciate every single one of you here today, over 115 in the stream today, as we're getting into some awesome deals on Bluetooth speakers. So this one, again, reputable companies here. So JBL, I want to find deals from some of the leaders in the space. So JBL being one of them. This is a waterproof portable Bluetooth speaker. Obviously a very premium speaker. It is originally a $400 speaker. This is on sale for $125 off. So it is, wow, that's big. Look at this. Oh my goodness. We really didn't see the size until we get some frame of reference here. So this is a beast. Well, that makes more sense for the price point. Okay, clearly targeted for outdoor use. You don't want to upset your the roommates, right, or the neighbors. So you're saving $125 on this beast of a speaker. So it's got the really, really sturdy handle up top. It's got a very sleek black colorway. Got the JBL accents, and these are actually the typically the subwoofers. These are speakers on the outside, so you're getting sound projection from different directions here. Look at the size of that. I mean, you take that, you can see here, pictured kind of outdoors. I mean, tailgating once things open up here. You can take it to events. I mean, honestly, family parties. Now that, again, places are opening up, we're being allowed to, restrictions are being lifted, what have you. Parties would be crazy with this. Pool parties, again, picnics, anywhere where you can bring this beast of a speaker and not annoy anyone, right? But that's up to you. But $125 savings, that's pretty crazy, 31% off. And again, folks, 15 hours left on Prime Day before these deals are gone. I'm sure some deals will hang around, but just keep that in mind here. the Prime deals will be gone. A little bit older of a model, 2017, but honestly, I mean, sound is sound. It's still going to sound very good. My prior Bluetooth speaker was basically from 2017 or older. It was a Bose speaker. It still sounded excellent. As long as you buy from a company that's reputable, these are brand new products. These are not refurbished. I'm confident these sound will be excellent. And that's also echoed in 9,800 reviews. Absolutely leaving this link down below for you. A more personal option right here. You can see this, the size of this one. This is from Anker, another very reputable brand. They make a lot of tech accessories, cables, power banks, what have you. So let's check out this one. It says upgraded Anker Soundcore Bluetooth speaker. Wow. IPX5 waterproof. Let's get more details on how waterproof is this. Look at IPX5 rating. Casing offers a complete protection against liquids. This is gonna sell a ton of units, folks. It's actually out of stock right now. Look at that. But you can still get the deals. Don't worry. This is a beast. Again, if you got, you know, the kid needs a speaker for their room, what have you. Actually, this is a good case because you could put this in a bedroom. It wouldn't be too loud, but it would improve their sound. It wouldn't be blaring. It can get pretty loud, I'm sure. Now, this is not big enough for, you know, a complete, like, again, tailgate, family party. But this would fill up a good amount of space if you have a picnic, a family get-together at the pool. But this wouldn't be as booming as that, you know, JBL Boombox, let's say. But still a ton of use cases. 24-hour playtime. That, we're getting ridiculous on these playtimes here. So you can use this for up to a full day without even having to charge this. And again, if you're using this by the pool, you don't even have to worry about if it falls in the pool, literally. You imagine you drop this thing in the pool and everyone's like, well, there goes your speaker. You're like, oh no, you take it out. Right here, yeah, you shake it up. It's literally waterproof. That is crazy. For $21 today, $8 savings. Again, it's a lower ticket item. We're not talking about $300 product, so you get a little bit of a savings there. We'll leave that link down below as well. So here's Anker's Boombox option. So this is also waterproof, and actually it has an even higher, it even has a higher rating. Well, it may just be a different category of rating. Anyway, IPX7, it is still fully waterproof, and this one floats. So I don't know. Here's a good use case. If you're here in Pittsburgh and you're out there on the Allegheny, I could see it if I open the blinds here. If you're out there on the, what are the three rivers in Pittsburgh? I'll quiz you. I'm not going to tell you. But if you're out on one of the three rivers here in Pittsburgh or wherever you're at and you're boating and you're bringing that, you can see it's bigger. So it would be good for that entire boat, pool, what have you. And uh-oh, you drop this thing. Isn't that crazy, the technology that we're getting here in 2021? You can literally submerge this thing. You drop it in the ocean or the river, what have you. You drop it in the pool, and it's completely fine. It'll still play the beats, and it floats. So you're spending just $75, and you have the peace of mind that if someone does drop it, because maybe your parties get pretty crazy, who knows, let us know in the comment section, that you don't have to worry about losing this thing. That's a pretty stellar deal here. There's the size. It's got the handle on it. It's got some pretty big speakers. You can see the drivers or what have you. Yeah, the drivers right there. Titanium drivers on the sides of this. So you can really see it pumping with the bass right there on the side, the corners of this unit here. Soundcore, $19 off here. That's going to be more booming, a more loud sound than the smaller model that we saw. Let me know if you guys like that one. That's a pretty interesting deal there. So let's start searching by name. Let's see if we can find some of the real beasts in the space. I don't think so. But the Bose. Let's see if there's any deals on Bose speakers. Speaker. Nope. Oh my goodness. There we go. Hey folks, definitely drop a like on this video if you're appreciating the content here. Again, get your trial in the description, first link and pinned comment in the live chat. Do we have any deals on Bose? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? No way. No. This is pretty massive. Is this the one that I'm thinking of? I think I know which one this is. Okay. Yeah, it's the older model. Okay, I was about to say for a second. But this is a Bose speaker. Again, it's the older model from 2017. Is the gray on sale? It is on sale. Okay, this Bose portable speaker, this is a 360-degree speaker. So it's different than the little Anker that we saw. So you can see here, water resistant. This is not waterproof. I know this one isn't waterproof. It's water resistant. You can see it's very clean. It's nice for a office, a bedroom, what have you, even a living room. You have the gray colorway. You have this triple black, really sleek. You have the touch controls on top here for pairing, for volume. And I believe you should be able to control this via the Bose Connect app. I have a Bose speaker. You use the Connect app as well. There's actually a party mode where you can actually bring on, someone else can control the speaker, and you don't got to go into the, hey, can you disconnect from Bluetooth? Can you go back in? I'm going to jump on. Okay, now you can play. It's pretty neat with that feature there. So it is, look at it, it's water resistant. Right by the pool here, that's pretty cool. And Bose have a very build quality. Is this an aluminum chassis? Let's find out here. I think it, what do you think here, folks? Yeah, here's the Bose Connect app. It's pretty cool, pretty convenient. So yeah, here's the newest one, the Bose SoundLink Resolve 2. It's a $300 speaker, and then their newer Series 2. So this is the original Resolve, and the newer one is Resolve 2. But again, it's Bose. It's going to be a trusted brand here. Trying to find the, yeah, right there, durable aluminum body, right here, durable aluminum body. So the thing with this speaker versus some of the other cheaper ones, it's going to be plastic. Now, funny enough, the finish does matter when it comes to audio. So you may be thinking, well, it feels nicer in my hand. Yeah, it's a better build quality. It's going to feel more luxury of a product. I mean, it's $129. It was originally a $200 product, but for literally acoustics, metal typically is going to be better. I mean, there's a whole, what kind of metal, etc. But it's going to be a little bit better than plastic. And you have the Bose trusted brand there. But we'll move on from that. Let's see if we can find some other major players in the space when it comes to Bluetooth speakers, and we'll move on here. What about the UE Boom? I wanted to find out about this one. Okay, so we're specifically looking for a certain model here. Again, the UE Boom, which I don't see. That's okay. These Anker ones right here that we mentioned earlier, that is a pretty good deal. It's kind of a clip speaker right there. I've seen those before. How about just JBL? We saw the JBL speaker. We saw the Boombox, which was on sale. Let's see if we can see any others. This one, the JBL Boombox, it's a beast. Yeah, why not? Let's click on that. That's renewed. You know what? I want to try to find you some new items here. Okay, yeah, JBL has certainly a lot of other speakers. You can see here the Flip 4, which is their version of the kind of handheld speaker, not on sale because it doesn't have the Prime Day sticker, and this one, the Clip. That's what I was looking for. The Clip speaker, super small. You put it on a backpack. You're out hiking. You're walking. Whatever. Not on sale. Actually, what was it on sale? It's $10 off. It's not a Prime Day deal though, but you can definitely check that out if you'd like. All right, folks, let's go to the Prime Day deal home screen because now we're going to move on. And we're going to look for deals on headphones. Again, something else I think a lot of us can really have a use case for, because we'll click on headphones right here. Because when it comes to headphones, you can use it if you're a gamer, if you're a streamer, if you're a content creator editing video, if you're just listening to music at home, if you're watching YouTube videos, if you're on a Zoom call, a Skype call, what else, folks? If you need to listen to something, or if you just want to block out some sound. Again, you have the pets, you have the teenagers turning the house upside down. If you have roommates, whatever, they're banging the pots and pans around, then it's nice to have a headset, especially if it has noise canceling. And then, yeah, I mentioned here JBL is pretty good. JBL, mentioned prior for the speaker, is definitely a good brand here. I appreciate you being here. Folks, headphones. I was going to say speakers there. We have tons of deals on headphones. Tons of deals. Oh my God, Sennheiser too, my goodness. Tons of deals. Oh my gosh, these ones too. All right, buckle in, folks, buckle in. We got a ton of deals on headphones. All right, where do we begin? My goodness. Okay, well, we have a whole lot of deals on headphones here. Let me, let's adjust the seat here. We're an hour and a half in. We may even have to switch to standing mode after a while here, folks. Okay, come on, Samsung. Give me the Prime Day deals. It can't just be these, is it? Prime Day deals. I want the sticker. I want the Prime Day sticker to verify. That's okay. The discount on these is pretty heavy. So these ones, Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. So these are true wireless earbuds, which means, of course, there's no cable. So we can see here, it's a super seamless look. You don't have to get tangled up in the cables. You don't have to manage any cables as well. It's not plugged into your phone. You don't have the cable behind your neck. Now, again, there's different strokes for everybody. You may want that because you may be worried about maybe losing these or these falling out. But 35,000 reviews, $65 off on these. It's from Samsung. It's really one of the leaders when it comes to earbuds. Well, earbuds specifically, more so than headsets. Samsung does a great job with their earbuds. Let's see when these initially came out. Grab them. February of last year. It's a newer product. Grab them. That's a fantastic deal. Because again, sometimes we see older products, which is fine. But to save $65 today, let's see, you get the black colorway, the red on sale. Same price. You get the red colorway. I'm hoping that these are all on sale. You get the cloud blue. Look at these. Oh, these are white. These are definitely, these are not the cloud blue. These are the cloud blue. Let's click on cloud blue. And yes, so any colorway, you want the black colorway, the red, the white, which are super clean. They almost have a iridescent sheen on the middle. And then these cloud blue, which kind of, again, do kind of have a iridescent sheen, it looks like. These will come with a different earbuds included. So you'll get different sizes typically. At least generally, let's see if I can confirm that here for you. Because again, different headphones have different features. So when it comes to battery life, we got up to 11 hours of non-stop music on a single charge. I'm not seeing anything on replacement tips or different tips. So don't quote me on that. Again, you can do your due diligence. I don't want to take too much of your time on one item here. But those are solid. We'll leave that link down below. $65 off on those Samsung Galaxy Buds. Up to 60% off on Sony noise canceling headphones. Okay, so noise canceling, why would you look for headphones versus earbuds? Why does noise canceling matter? So as it implies, we'll click on these two models here specifically. So these are one of the best industry-leading headsets when it comes to noise canceling. And for an over-the-ear headset, the Sony WH-1000X Mark IVs. These are I can tell you, one of the best noise canceling headsets. I've seen a ton of reviews on different headsets. It's a niche that I follow pretty closely, and these are always up there. You can save $101 on these WH-1000X Mark IVs. Now, a few things to note here. It is either colorway. It is silver, which honestly looks more of a taupe. I guess we have to click on it. There we go. It looks more of a, I guess they're calling that silver. It looks more of a, what would you call that, folks? Definitely doesn't look silver. You can look for customer images in the reviews. The blue colorway or the black colorway, which always goes with everything, $101 off. So with noise canceling, again, if you want to actively block out sound, you want an actual noise canceling headset. So there's two different ways of noise canceling. There's a passive and there's active noise canceling. Dual sensor technology. Okay, so it does look like these are active noise canceling headsets. So what that means is when you're listening to your music, if you're on the plane, the train, you're taking the Uber, you're a passenger, wherever, and you want to block out the sound, you activate noise canceling, and what it does is these sensors will detect the frequencies coming into the headset. If it's a different frequency than your music or whatever you're listening to, it will send out an opposite frequency to cancel out that incoming frequency, that incoming sound. Now, I mean, it's not going to completely deaden it, right? There's no insane perfect headset. Even Bose and here in Sony and Apple, you know, they have very good noise cancel. So sometimes you will still hear some of the background, but the noise canceling is impressive with these kind of headsets. And again, 15,000 reviews. These are stellar pickups. Expiring today, save $100. We'll move on. These are fantastic. Again, the Sony WH-1000X Mark IV. It is clear that Sony has the easiest naming system. One more point about that. Those were over-the-ear headphones. So literally, the cup goes over the entire ear versus, well, actually, these are over the ear as well. Other headphones, you'll see they're actually on ear. So it goes on the ear, but it doesn't completely surround the ear. So look for that as well. This is a more budget option as well. These are also noise canceling. When did these come out? These may be an older model. Well, no, it says first available on Amazon, April of 2020. So actually, it looks like these are, at least from what I can tell, a newer model as well. An Amazon exclusive on the blue colorway. Yeah, black's available for everybody, but blue is an exclusive colorway if that's something that you're interested in. So we see a $121 savings. This is the WH-CH710N headsets. Again, Sony. I mean, we got to have a talk about this naming system. The WH-CH710N headset. So the difference here, I can't see much of a difference as far as, you know, what features you're getting versus the 1000 Mark IVs. This is it is wireless. Okay, it is another wireless Bluetooth headset. So again, I mean, you can see here, you know, you're working at the cafe, right? You got, you know, distractions, what have you. You can be on a call anywhere you want to deaden sound. This is a great value pickup. We'll leave this link down below as well. $78 is saving $121 on this. That's pretty stellar. Let's move on. Folks, right now we are hunting for these hot deals on Amazon Prime Day, day 2, the last and final day of this year's Prime Day. Again, you do need a Prime membership to take advantage of these deals here. There is an affiliate link down below in the description, as well as pinned in the live chat right here. To sign up for a 30-day free trial, like I always mention, I mean, you can try it. If it doesn't work for you, you can just kind of get your stuff and then just cancel it. But I do have a Prime myself. I like it. It's pretty convenient. So on these Bose speakers, another $100 savings. Now these are also around ear wireless headphones. I know down here it says over ear, but the description says around ear. Let's see if we can find. Yeah, these are around ear. You can see here it's completely covering. It's sitting flush on the head. It is in fact around ear. Let's see when these came out. I think these might be. Yeah, these are certainly older. 2015. But I mean, as we saw with the Bose speaker, that was from like, I don't know, 2017 or something like that. I mean, these are from trusted brands. If you don't need the latest and the greatest, you don't need the Cadillac of a Bose headset, because they can get, you know, like $400, $500 headsets. I mean, folks, the Apple AirPods Pro or whatever they're calling them, the new Apple headset is like $550. So if you don't need all that, you just want a better experience at home, in the office, in the break room, at the cafe, you might want to consider this. It's still brand new, folks. So you get the black colorway. It does look like it has kind of a teal or an aqua accent. You have the on-off switch right there. You can see the aesthetic. Very clean. I mean, again, it's going to fit with most kind of aesthetics here. You can see here how they look as well. You got a flight coming up or something like that. I know a lot of us are starting to travel again. Save $100 on this. The Bose SoundLink Headphones 2. You can get that or the white colorway, which looks very clean as well. Those are pretty cool. I have these Sennheisers. Okay, yeah, let's move on to the Sennheisers. So we're going back to the, I'm glad actually, we're kind of going back and forth here to make sure we can find solutions for everybody. This is another in-ear headphone, a wireless headset here. So again, you may want an in-ear for more of that minimalist look. You can see how super minimal that looks, the in-ear model. There's pros and cons. I mean, again, it's going to be, you know, super light, super minimal, very convenient, completely wireless if you want that minimal aesthetic. You have this case here, right here, which is, I believe, I'm not sure if it is a charging case right down here. It's a charging case. So when you're not using them, you put them in the charging case. If you haven't upgraded or if you don't even have wireless buds, now may be the best time to get some, you know, simple ones like this. You save $120 on these. When did these come out? September of 2020, get them. I'm really pushing you to take advantage of some of these deals if they're new products, because those are stellar deals. Again, birthday, present, what have you. It just came out in September. That's pretty crazy. And you're saving $120 on these? Those are insane. Or you can get the white colorway, black, white, super clean. My point about the charging case, though, is headphones of yesteryear, if we can say, you had to plug a charging cable into the headphones and you just lay them to charge. You know, the recent technology, we've started to come out with these truly wireless headphones, these earbuds in this case, and to have them in the case, and not only it's a case, but it's charging the headphones, or the earbuds, I should say. It's really convenient because maybe I'm at 20%, it's getting kind of low, and I throw them in my gym bag, whatever, and you know, I'm listening to something here. Again, I throw them in the case, I'm driving to the gym, they're charging on the way to the gym, or they're charging on the way to your venue. So you get to the gym, you're like, oh, they're like 35 or 40% now. I don't have to worry about a longer workout or a walk or run that you're doing since they're charging in that case that whole time. So you'll forget. I forget sometimes that I have these. I have the AirPods Pro. That here. Wait, hold on. Let's. I have the AirPods Pro that charge in this case as well. Pretty convenient. We'll see if we can find some Apple deals. I don't know if there's any Apple deals this year. $120 savings. We'll leave this linked down below as well. So why not? Let's do it right now. I'm just going to look for Apple in general. I doubt it, folks. I really doubt it because we know Apple. Yeah, we're not seeing anything from Apple. I mean, you can look maybe on their website itself, but I kind of doubt it. Well, we'll try one more. AirPods. Yeah, just accessories. We can even triple check here if I go to all departments and if I search under AirPods under all departments. Here we go. Yeah. So the standard AirPods, and then this is what I have, the AirPods Pro. So there you go. They are actually on sale. It's not a Prime Day deal, which means I don't know if this is going to last until the end of the day or who knows how long. I'm glad that we showed this to you, though. It's #1 bestseller. Again, I have them. These are the AirPods Pro. That's what we're looking at right now. I won't open them. It might connect to my computer and mess up the audio, right? But they're on sale, which is pretty cool. So it's $189.99. It's $59 off, originally $250. So you can see, I mean, I basically got them when they came out. They came out in 2019. I kid you not, though. These are insanely amazing. I mean, if I can be so biased. More than 24 hours of battery life. It charges in the case. You've seen these before. I know you've seen these before. These are in-ear buds, of course. But I'm glad I showed them to you. $59 savings on those. So we'll leave those linked down below. What about the regular ones? Yeah, $39 on the regular AirPods. So these aren't the Pro. They don't have all of the features as far as the transparency mode, the noise canceling mode. These are just wireless headphones. And these came out, yeah, 2019 as well. But if you do like the Apple ecosystem, pairing with your Apple device, these could be a good fit for you as well, especially as they're $39 off. I do believe that Apple is coming out with some new variants of one or both of these. So if you want the newest, you may want to be on the lookout for those. Here's a crazy expensive $550, the newest AirPods Max in green, blue, space gray, pink, and silver. Now, these are on sale for $26 off. It's only a $5 discount. So we'll move on from that. These are crazy expensive. Only a 5% savings is not really a crazy savings there. And then lastly, before we move on to sound bars, I wanted to show you these around the ear open back headphones from Sennheiser. So the way that this is different, this is really meant for your battle station at home. So again, this is meant to be kind of parked at a computer. And you can see this is audiophile grade over-the-ear open back headphones. Audiophile means you're really an expert. You really obsess over sound, getting the best sound quality. So we can see this is compatible with virtually every audio device, including phones, tablets, and computers. This is a wired option. So if you don't mind the wire, you can see here and here. These may be a good option for you. You can see here, here's the wire. Now, if you are more critical about sound quality, the whole range of the high, the mids, okay, you probably already know that a wired headset is going to be better than Bluetooth generally. So if you're more critical of sound, you can pick these up. These are $101 off. I'm sure these are an older model, I believe. Um, 2019, yeah, like I figured. These are open back. So open back headphones, it's going to have more sound transparency. So there's no real noise canceling. So you will hear basically everything around you, which is why I do recommend these for like a home office, somewhere more quiet. It's not going to have the noise canceling like the other models here. But if you don't know, Sennheiser, another leader in the headphone game. And for $101 off, that's pretty cool. All right, folks, so now let's get into sound bars. We're going over sound specifically. And I mean, honestly, you don't want to hear this sound with this lav mic unplugged because sound is so important. But now we're talking about your sound experience rather, and your listening experience. So sound bar, nope, not sounder. What are we doing here? Seems like a book about a dog, though. Oh my goodness, I typed it in. That's like a Freudian slip there. Oh, it just auto-corrected again. That was funny. Let's do it. All right, I'm super pumped about checking out these sound bars here. I actually need to pick up a sound bar myself. Let me take another sip of Topo Chico here. Definitely drop a like on this video if you haven't done so already. Appreciate every single one of you here. Almost 200 in the video today. Give me 5 seconds. Excellent. So let's look at your sound experience. Sound bars today. Definitely gonna grab VIZIO. Again, I want to grab sound bars from companies that we've heard of that are reputable companies here. VIZIO definitely being one of them. Yamaha, that's renewed. Let's see if we can find you some deals on new stuff. Okay, here's Roku. That's a good one. And then actually, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to go to the main page for Prime Day deals. Let's see if I can find sound bars here specifically. It's probably going to be under electronics. I'm wondering if they let me filter out from there. Not really. So we'll just keep it with our general search. Okay, let's check out this one here. This is the actual home theater system, which is a little bit different. So obviously, I mean, your sound bar is just that. It's usually sitting in front of your TV. It is just a sound bar. So this is a 5.1 surround system. So we can see here we have, excuse me, 2 Bluetooth speakers right there, small ones, left and right. You have 1 large subwoofer, and then, of course, your sound bar. Look at that. Look at that modern setup they got going there. What is that architecture? Look at this architecture, folks. There's no ceiling, I guess. So here's your sound. You can see there pictured those 2 Bluetooth speakers behind you, which is great for that immersive sound. You got the subwoofer. You can see it down there on the floor next to the couch. Then, of course, you have the sound bar itself, creating that immersive sound. Now, personally, I wouldn't recommend a home theater system. I mean, if you're in an apartment, right? No one wants to hear your booming, I don't know, insert action movie here, sound in an apartment. I think it's a little much, especially with this subwoofer. It's really going to create some loud, immersive booming sound, which is good if that's what you're looking for. So this one, I mean, you're saving $320. Originally $1,000 setup there. So if you are looking for a simple, it's really a cordless setup as well. So you don't have to worry about running the cables all over the place. You might want to look at this option from VIZIO. Again, I didn't see a ton of other sound bars here. We can type in Sony sound bar. Yeah, and again, folks, some of these brands that we haven't heard of, I mean, they may be fine, but I haven't tried them. I haven't heard of the brands, so it may be harder to vet them. Alex says, are you live? We are live right now. Appreciate you being here. Okay, so again, right now, just kind of that one deal that I'm seeing on sound bars, but you may want to look for lightning deals on that. All right, folks, it is time to move on. Definitely drop a like if you are appreciating this content right now, hoping to save you some money. Let me know what you're saving money on today, how much money we saved you. Again, most everything is going to be linked down below in the description for you. And it is time to move on to laptops and monitors, what I'm streaming on right now. And actually, I just remembered, we had a super powerful deal on a MacBook yesterday. Let's see if we can find it again. It wasn't a Prime Day deal, I don't believe, but it was on sale. And it may be, I think it's this one actually, these first ones. Yeah, still on sale. So these MacBooks, these are linked down below right now in the description. You're getting a solid 256 gigabytes, which is good for a good amount of video, because the video is going to take up the most space. So it's 13-inch. This one that I'm using is a 2016 15-inch with 256 gigabytes with the touch bar in space gray. So it looks very similar to this one. But this one, folks, has their most updated technology. That is this M1 chip. So instead of using chips from other providers, Apple has their own chip now, which just cranks through video editing. If you're doing anything labor intensive, you might want to pick this up. It's a 2020, but frankly, that's fine. I mean, 2020 wasn't even that long ago. And you're getting the M1 chip. That's why I think you should get this. If you went a little bit further back, you'll get some of those products, the laptops with the other chips, which are fine. Again, I'm super happy with this 2016 MacBook Pro, but you're getting the best of the best so far with Apple with this M1. It's a 13-inch screen. It's a little bit smaller. So if you want to do color correction, that's going to be maybe a little bit too small of a screen for you. But, you know, medium work, well, frankly, even heavier work on this is going to be pretty okay on this. There's a 512 gigabyte variant as well. You can save $200 on that one. Just depends how much storage you need. But I'm betting that they do have a tab for laptops. So let's find out if they have a tab for laptops. And they do not, of course. That's okay. We'll just type in laptop. Laptop. Great. So yesterday, we looked at several different laptops. We looked at HP, Acer, and today we'll also, again, try to look up some new ones, some gaming laptops from Alienware, ASUS. So we'll see what we can find here today, folks. All right, let's do it. So here's a Chromebook. I don't think we saw that one yesterday. There's a Samsung. I don't love the bezels on that. I don't think I'm going to recommend that one for you. Here's the ASUS. Good. We didn't look at that one yesterday, folks. We did look at this one. Still on sale. And what else we got? Should we go to this? We venture to the second page here. Used. Okay. Then we'll get into gaming laptops. Let's look at these ones first. Let's close out these other products. Okay. I think one of the most popular laptops are HP, or Dell laptops. I've had quite a few, and this is a budget option. So again, if you have the student, if yourself, the kid, what have you, the dog, well, not the dog, right? We could pretend. What would a dog work on a laptop? Let me know. Looking up the best, I don't know, tangent. Random tangent after 2 hours. This HP Chromebook, let's check this out here. So it's got an HD display. I'm betting that is right down here. So the HD display, it's a 14-inch display. So it's a 1366 by 768 resolution. That is not that strong or high definition. Right there, you can see they're labeling it as 1366 pixels by 768 pixels. I guess that's technically HD, but that might be 720p. Let me know in the live chat or the comment section. I believe the resolution goes on that second number, which is 768. So let me know if that's 1080p or H or 720p. Now here's the thing, that this might work for you. Let's see if we can find an answer on that down here. Yeah, 720p, folks. But it does say smoothly stream 4K content. Well, it's not 4K panel, I can tell you that. Now here's the thing about resolution. Trying to get some more data on it to confirm. Maybe somebody asked in down here. Okay, that's fine. So this is a basic laptop, folks. Again, if you don't need the Rolls Royce of laptops, this could work for you. It is $209 to save $60. It's a basic laptop. It's from a reputable brand. It's from HP. It's not going to be the most powerful thing. You don't plan on editing video on this. Don't plan on streaming from this or even watching a ton of streams. You might be careful with that with the processing power. But again, it's really marketed for home, school, basic use here. And we can see also it's a 2021 model. So that's a good budget option there. Let's move on. Okay, cool. This is the one I definitely wanted to mention here. We didn't mention this yesterday. So this is an ASUS Chromebook Flip, the C433, 14-inch. This is a 2-in-1. So let's check this out. It's got a nano edge display. We got a backlit keyboard. This is in this silver variant. So what's nice about this is again, a multi-use laptop Chromebook Flip. So we can see here used in laptop mode, kind of presentation mode here. That'd be great. Actually, put it on the bed, watch some movies, set it up on the table. You can watch some TV or what have you. streaming on this thing. And ASUS, if you're not familiar with ASUS, another very reputable company, they do a lot of other kind of gaming laptops, peripherals as well. So you can know that you're buying from a trusted brand if you do decide to get this ASUS here. And you're saving $90 on this. So this is $19 off for today on Prime Day. I like the aesthetic of this too. This is a 2021. Let me check. Yeah, folks, this is one of the newest products that we've seen here. The date first available, March 21st of 2021. This is a great pickup. You know, it's not a crazy savings, but again, this is a $479 laptop for $389. You're saving almost $100, and it just came out. So I'm really liking that option here. Okay, let's see if we can find some gaming laptops. So if you or a gamer, or if you're looking at a gamer, you got someone that's trying to get into the gaming space, we'll see what we can find here. These are Alienware gaming laptops. These are not on sale, unfortunately. Folks, you can see how expensive these get. This is a $6,300 gaming laptop. It's a beast of a machine, I'm sure. But unfortunately not on sale today. Let's see if we can find this gaming laptop here. Okay, here we go. We get this one, folks. We get this one. Boom, perfect. We're getting a good amount of options here. Okay, let's look at these gaming laptops here. So the difference between a standard work laptop and a gaming laptop are several reasons, or several things. So number one, aesthetics. How does it look? It looks like a gaming laptop, right? You got different RGB lights. You got different lighting effects on this thing. This is from MSI, which is the company specifically. They focus on a lot of gaming laptops specifically. You can see here coolers and really refresh rates. And trying to remember what else here, folks. But graphics cards, I mean, that's another difference between standard laptops and gaming laptops, because if you're playing the game on the laptop, graphics are very important. If you got a lot of heavy, detailed graphics, you're playing on high or ultra mode on graphics, you want a specific dedicated graphics card that handles those graphics. If you don't have a dedicated graphics card, your computer's trying to manage your OS and everything, and may use your hard drive and may take up whatever it is, more RAM. You know, I'm trying to speak with the experience that I do have here, but having a separate graphics card is going to help kind of what's the word? Separate the workload of the machine. So this one has a GTX 1600 graphics card. I mean, you're paying $1,055 for this. $93 savings here. It's an 8% discount. It's not a crazy deep discount here, but we'll show this one here for you. Here's a better one. Here's a, well, better as far as a deeper discount. So this one has a 21% discount. This is the ASUS ROG Strix, the SCAR 15. And I like the aesthetic here. If I was a gamer, some of the aesthetics here, I mean, how they look is pretty cool. So again, the difference, like I mentioned, these are meant for gaming. You can see down there, it's got the different lighting effects. It's got a whole RGB, which is a red, green, blue, LED lights. It's got an LED strip along the corner, along the front here. I'm sure this is probably a light effect too, an RGB logo. It's got the RGB keyboard, that all of these keys and your touchpad here change different colors. There's typically different programmable patterns as well. And this is their ROG line, Republic of Gamers. You can see your ports down here as well. You get a lot of USB ports, your headphone jack, and again, that's LED pan or strip at the bottom here. And you can see their best laptop brand of 2020 here, this ASUS ROG Strix. So a $460 savings on this, 21% discount. That is a deep discount here on this gaming laptop. It's running the most updated Windows 10 software as well. Now, I mean, again, I'm not a gamer. I don't game on a laptop, so you can do your own due diligence here. But it's got the most updated Wi-Fi 6 technology. So, and a good rating, not a ton of ratings here, but there's a different market for gaming laptops versus your standard laptop. So that does kind of make sense there. The Razer Blade, this one from Razer, we mentioned this earlier in the stream here, is focusing on gaming laptops. This was a $106 discount, not a deep discount there, just 5% on this. But here's another option for you, the Intel i7. This is a 2020 model and a 15.6 HD display. I say the design looks a little more conservative on this one. It doesn't have the LED strip on the front, what have you. It does still have the effects on the keyboard though, but something to consider. All right, let's move on from the laptops and computers here. I want to get into some workflow items here, a little bit more of the streaming items as well. We'll just kind of lump that into one. The streaming, more of the gaming, and the workflow items here. So what we're going to be looking at are, again, the webcams, any kind of gaming peripherals, mice, etc. So let's just start with the webcam. We saw some deals yesterday, and actually, let's see if anything changed from yesterday. Oh, speaking of gaming peripherals, there's one right there. Let's click on that. There's a budget option. Let's click on that. There's more peripherals with the keyboard, but I really wanted to find a webcam. You have racing simulators too. A lot of cool peripherals right now. More gaming mice. Okay, let's just search for webcam. Hey folks, if you're watching this in the background, or if you're watching this, however, if you can drop a like on this video, I really appreciate it. Definitely helps on the channel, shows me that you're getting value here. If you're just joining, we're looking at the best Prime Day deals. There is an affiliate link for a 30-day trial of Prime. That is linked in the live chat and in the description if you're watching on the replay here. And if you do see anything you like, most products will be linked down below in the description. Those are affiliate links. So if you do shop via those links, I will receive a commission when you shop through those links. All right, let's see what deals there are on webcams here. Because this is really interesting. I didn't see any crazy deals yesterday. Let's see if there's any crazy deals today. Because what you'll find with these webcams is a lot of them look the same. I'm just going to do the same thing we did yesterday. I'm just going to highlight the ones that I'm familiar with, which is the Razer Kiyo Pro and then the Kiyo. They're still on sale. I don't think the discount was as deep as yesterday. You can check that video yesterday. But the Kiyo is $85. Actually, I do think this is pretty similar. $85, $14 saving on this webcam. I liked this one. It was cheaper, and it did have this ring light to give you better, because again, we saw the importance of lighting earlier. Or the Kiyo Pro, which has a 60 frames per second here. It has HDR enabled, which is just going to help kind of separate contrast on your images. It does have the wide angle lens as well, if you like that. As far as wide angle, what that's going to do is, again, show more of the background. If that's something, if you want to highlight your live stream and feature some of that. So these are both still on sale. This one's $48, 24% discount on the Razer Kiyo Pro there. But let's get into some of those gaming peripherals here. Again, I'm not a gamer. We're going to go through this quickly here. But the Logitech G903 Lightspeed, this is $56 off. For the mouse, there's an option with the keyboard as well. And if you're playing on mouse and keyboard, if you have a dedicated gaming PC, then you're definitely going to be looking at using peripherals like this. So, I mean, this is just good for different macros. You can program some of these keys here. It has a click wheel. It has the fast response time that you'll get from, you can see the hyperfast dual mode scroll wheel. You'll get a better response time on gaming mice versus a regular mouse. So if you are gaming just in general, or if you're streaming, you want just a little bit more of that advantage, consider picking this up, the G903, which is $56 off. It is an expensive mouse at $150, 140 plus hour battery life, It has the cool kind of gaming effects with the RGB lights. It's ambidextrous, and a $56 savings there. Pretty cool on that one. The budget option here, it also has RGB for that gaming aesthetic here. This one is $43 off. That is a $100 mouse. You're getting basically half off, 43% off technically on this one. So that's pretty cool. And again, there's a whole lot that gets into peripherals there. So pretty cool on that one. Let's see. I don't think the Stream Deck is on sale. Let's check the Stream Deck. So folks, what you're looking at right now, you can see I bought a variation of this in 2019. So this is specifically for when you are streaming, or if you're using any kind of software that uses macros. Macros is basically a command for the button. So if I hit F1, it does something. So it's the same thing translated to a separate unit. So if you don't have enough keys, you can program different things. You can do it on this, which is a Stream Deck. 10% off, that's not too crazy. And then the Mini is not on sale. I just wanted to go over that real quick to see if it was on sale. Cool. So now in our last chapter of this stream today on the exclusive Prime Day deals, on the second and final day of Prime, it is time to get into some toys here, some fun tech. Finish it up on a fun note here of just random things that I think you might like, that you're going to have a use case for, that I've used. Again, you may want to use here. So let's just jump right into it here as we kind of land the plane here and finish on a fun note here. We're just going to go with it. Let me know if there's anything that you want to search for as far as certain deals, but I wanted to see if Dyson's on sale at all. I just got a Dyson. I love it, and I wanted to see if I can get you any deals here. Shark would be good as well. This one's on sale for about 50 bucks. Let's check that out. And I will tell you that you don't know what you're missing until you get a good vacuum, folks. I got a small apartment here. If you're getting your first apartment, if you have a small space, I mean, it depends on how much space you have, of which units would make sense for you. Boom, perfect. Check this out, folks. I don't even care that this is renewed. Get this. Folks, listen to this. Share this video right now with someone. This will be linked down below in the description. This is a lightning deal that ends in less than 3 hours. This is ending before the end of Prime Day. This is ending in 3 hours. It is 73% claimed. And you know what? Let me just link right now. Folks, if you want to get this, here's the link. Dyson. There you go. If you're watching in the live chat, get it. Because it is 73% claimed. Once it's gone, it's gone. It is only 2 hours and 41 minutes left. And I'm mentioning this Dyson in particular because this is the one that I have. This is the model that I have, the V10 Total Clean. Super modern. I mean, this is really what Dyson started in the industry, and everyone did the knockoff of these, you know, really modern stick vacuums. But I'll tell you what, folks, this is the actual one that I got. And you can see it's listed at $400. I think I paid even more from that directly on their website. Now, this is a V10. My model is the V10 Absolute. I believe that is just a different variant. You can see this is the V10 Total Clean. I believe they're the same exact model. It's just a different, you know, one comes with more accessories than the other here. Because it looks exactly like the one I have here. So I guarantee this is the same one. $110 savings. And again, folks, it's 73% claimed. Once this deal is gone, it is gone, or the timer runs out. I put the link in the live chat, or hopefully if you're watching this, you can still get it. I'd get it. Look at that tiny picture. Someone didn't upload that correctly. But I wall mounted mine as well. It was super easy to wall mount. It's very easy. And using this, it's a beast. You know, I have only used, you know, cheap vacuums in the past. I mean, you know, whatever I could get, I didn't really care about the price. I just got, you know, a decent Hoover or what have you. And those are fine. But I'll tell you, once I vacuumed with this bin right here was filled with stuff like dirt and what have you, and debris. So the one that mine came with actually a couple of brushes. One specifically meant for hardwood floors, and then one meant for carpet. It's just a different agitating tool. You can see this is the carpet, and then the tool meant for hardwood right here. There's soft brushes on it, so it won't scuff your floors. I wonder if this comes with all of the accessories as well. Oh yeah, check this out. It transforms to a handheld, which is crazy. You can take that whole stick part off, and you can just put a little attachment on, and it transforms into a handheld. And remember, this is cordless. So you can take this like anywhere. I take it in the bedroom, and literally when I'm changing the sheets on the mattress, I can vacuum the mattress. I mean, that blew me away, because you can never do that with an older vacuum, or you got to drag the vacuum in. It's sitting next to the bed. You have to put that hose attachment on it. It doesn't even do a good job. So you can use the upholstery agitator, which is what this is, and I vacuum the mattress. You want to get all the, I mean, let's be frank here, the dead skin cells, because that's what it is, folks. It's your dead skin cells that you're laying in bed, and the hair, anything, right? It just happens to fall through, what have you. It just gives me more peace of mind. Allergens, dust, that's just sucking up out of there. Sofas, chairs. Does it come with the attachments though? Let me look. Okay, someone says here, it doesn't include all the tools. So that was from a recent review. Keep that in mind. Frankly, it's still a solid vacuum if you want it for general purpose. If you want to buy the tools as well, you've already saved $110. You can pick up one or two tools. But if you just want a general solid vacuum, it's still stellar. But full transparency there, make sure you are checking on that as well. The Bissell, which was, let's see, a pet. So here's a slim line vacuum here. Looks like this one's targeted for pets, which I would imagine is having some kind of an agitator, something that does a better job on pet hair there. So this one is a $54 savings. This one is ready all day. See, this one is corded. So keep that in mind, folks, just the trade-off of the convenience of a corded vacuum versus the Dyson, which was a cordless vacuum. Obviously, there's different run times there. So we'll leave this one linked down below as well. 54% savings on this one. Now, I mean, with these, if I went back to the Dyson, so on this lightning deal, folks, and again, that lightning deal is not going to last long. This ball head or attachment or whatever we want to call it, the one that I have, it's not super, super wide. So you may have to do slightly more passes over your floors. Excuse me. I think I need another sip of Topo Chico there. Awesome. So, I mean, you may have to have a slightly more passes. I mean, it's fine. I don't worry about it. But if you do have a larger home, a larger space, it may not be the best fit for you. Dyson actually has a full size, a large attachment, or well, a whole model, really, a different model for bigger spaces. Yeah, Melissa does say it lets you get into smaller areas though, folks. I mean, I've used it. I mean, under these couches, under these chairs. I do love it for that. Actually, I use it up against the wall with my chair next to the TV stand, which is a tighter space. So actually, I do like that. That's a good point there, Melissa. Folks, I appreciate you being here. Drop a like if you're getting value in this video today. I'm bringing these deals for you. The exclusive Prime Day deals. All right, now we're getting into the big. We're finishing on a high note here. We are getting into the big stuff again. The big stuff, the fun stuff. Let's get into some TVs. Well, it's clicked on movies and TVs, right? Everyone likes a TV. Everyone can use a TV. Actually, funny enough, I got the VIZIO Monster 70-inch 4K HDR smart TV over here. on Black Friday. Shout outs to Black Friday. That was, I forget the price. It was a great price. But that's what we're kind of doing today. So we want to get you some of those similar deals here so you don't have to wait for Black Friday to get some of these deals. Awesome. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can find any, it's 720p. I don't really want to get you, let's look at this one. It's a 4K. This is a bigger model. Can we find any VIZIO? Let's look at VIZIO TVs. VIZIO. I would love to have a VIZIO deal. If they did have them, I bet they were lightning deals. Yeah, I don't see any VIZIO TVs on sale. You got to be quick on these deals, folks. So this one is an Insignia, a 43-inch 4K Ultra HD. This is a 2020. This is a little bit older of a model, but again, I mean, a panel's a panel. It's a brand new panel. If you want a basic 4K, this is not as slim as, for instance, the VIZIO that I have. This is a 43-inch, but it is a 4K. So there is more and more content than ever that's being filmed and produced in 4K. If you've seen 4K, you know the difference. And if you have not seen 4K, you are in for a pleasant surprise because 4K is incredible. I mean, now there's even 8K content, which is, we're getting into the realm of the human eye can't detect the difference in that many pixels. But the difference between 1080p and 4K, folks, if you have an older TV, this may be a good pickup. It's a 31% discount. Now, Insignia, it is one of those kind of economy brands. But I've used economy TVs before, and they've been fine. My panels have been fine. Obviously, you're going to have some products that slip through that have, dead pixels, what have you. You can get an exchange. Don't worry about it. And also, with the Amazon Prime membership, the 30-day trial, there is a return period as well on most, well, I'd say all of those items. So you have the peace of mind of Amazon's return policy. 31% off, a true 4K TV. That's pretty solid. 43 inches. It's also not too crazy. It's not like, crazy big display that's really going to get in the way there.